How was your day? Are you perceiving gas? I hope it's not the one I just got. You are, you are. No, no. You're not doing anything. I'm just on a talking mode, please. Go, just go and do your thing. Okay, so I started saying something today and which I think is going to be a slogan. If you are a pastor, a religious leader, and you at any time you did something wrong, probably you did an anti-doctrinal thing or you did unbiblical thing against God, against the ministry, and your subordinates or a member reported you, and then you start, even though you know it wasn't a lie, it wasn't a false accusation, it was something you did, and then you were reported by someone, and then you went ahead to issue curse on that person. You are a witch, you are a sorcerer. That is the simple truth, because you have not repented. Oh, explain. Okay. Oh, okay. So, uh, I think I got it there. Okay. The rain has been falling here so heavily. Honestly, I wonder how the road will be. Oh. Eh? I wonder how the. How is tomorrow now going to be? Certainly, many children will not go to school tomorrow. Ah, no. Mm. This is not right. Though. The funny thing about all this thing is that this rain is even a late rain, I think. It's a late rain. A lot of people have programs lined up for the month of September because we thought that rain will not disturb. And with the way this rain is going, it may enter October. No, you know that. I remember that when we were in school, when we were in school, they used to say the rain is from so months to so months. That is the rainy season. Dry season is so months to the other month. Oh, this period, the thing just change. Oh, no, well, climate change anyway. They've been crying climate change, and the rest like that. In fact, may God just help us. Huh? It's well. Before it start falling, when you now get home, those that are still outside didn't come. Okay, they should also pray that this should get home before. It's just that when rain fall this area, the prices of everything goes up. Even in the market. They themselves don't, they don't see road pass. The bike people are they? They have to pass the back roads. Because they're already used to the road. Yeah. We think. Well, those are not the road we. Okay, she is going this night. It's better she start trekking. But you would have seen people trekking now. You would have seen people trekking, but you feel that they get bikes out. Even those bikes, we don't want to go back. I said probably they can pass it back. Yes, now. Even if I was going out this night, I have a program to go and attend this night. I will pay anything. I will prepare myself that no. Yes, now. Yes, trek. They would have negotiated on the way that you will come down and trek. In fact, the rain is falling. Though it's good for the rain to have fallen in the night, but it started falling around that kind fall. Again, the one that lasted up to this time, started falling around 4. And it doesn't, and then when we're thinking that it will soon stop, it will continue. I was just looking at the time. 7 o'clock. This rain is still at this. Are you had meeting today? Staff? Okay. I'm just hearing yesterday, but I believe that it's not true. That they just added extra this thing. So I was asking just this guy that was telling me, and I said no, extra for primary that is just added some extra subjects for primaries. But I was of the opinion that they would have. Okay, he was now saying that they have to buy some new textbook again. I said, and the ones they've already have to scrap some. I said no. If they are not just adding that this thing, to the best of my knowledge, I believe that this thing would have been there if I've paid for those textbooks. The textbooks they give us would have carried those new this thing already. I didn't expecting that I will now go and cancel those ones and I'm going to buy the new ones that are like now. Some textbooks they've already bought before. Some textbooks they've already bought before. Everybody wants to do their. Some textbooks they've already bought before. Everybody wants to do their. Some textbooks they've already bought before. Everybody wants to do their. Some textbooks they've already bought before. Everybody wants to do their. Some textbooks they've already bought before. So why are they just playing? So why are they just playing? English is disturbing a lot of people. English is disturbing a lot of
And these things are not the impact. They're just confusing the students. And these things are not the impact. They're just confusing the students. Originally, quantitative and verbal is English and math. Yes, representing the math in the diagram, verbal is the same language. That's why it's called verbal. Verbal is the same language. That's why it's called verbal. That is Scrabble. Are they trying to? Why? I think they are trying to show that the children don't see the somebody was in the remove geography. They just teach geography in secondary school. Somebody was in the remove geography. Why are they removing geography in secondary school? Why are they removing this last economics for this last replica drawing of economics was not replica drawing of other mass Yeah, we have people. Art and commercial must do compulsory. You can't slash it. Yes, you can't slash it. Yes, but government was mostly important to have than commercial. But government was but for that economics, because most people discover economics has nothing to do with it. You understand? That's what it's to do with it. I want to go and do medical. I don't want to use economics for. So those that were I want to go and do my So those that were I want to go and do my I got know that thing. Yeah.
That are not
Was it that in this country we have a vet?
Now,
a vet doctor was the one that was the chief medical for Nigeria. Is in this Nigeria, you have somebody that studied Islamic law. Islamic law became the chief judge. Is this chief judge or yes? I mean, Attorney General of the
So it
Federation.
is not always all about what you study. Sometimes, okay, listen. I won't have to for them myself.
Yes.
But now we compose for all our students.
Really?
Yes, and everybody. Why? Because these people, they say that art should not do for that math. Even till now, they say that it's only science that should do for that math.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
when you're going to set mathematics question,
You said for that mass into it.
50% of for that math.
No, that's wrong now. No,
That's
you should,
what
because in WAEC, other mass stands on its own.
Another one stands on its own.
In WAEC.
There are some topics that mathematics also shares
With other, yeah, it's possible.
She understand.
No, no.
Some touches of other
In mathematics, did you come across anything called calculus?
calculus in math? No.
Calculus is in further maths. We call it either differentiation. Differentiation. I didn't see it in math at all. It's a further maths thing. If they dare bring calculus or differentiation into mathematics, commercial and art students, they are off.
So you now see, wait,
Yes.
now notice over time, HM2 explained that over time, they now notice that those people in that field, that will first the economan, Excel.
Maybe because WAEC is not Nigeria thing. Like probably for Ghana and this other country. Those ones treat it as listen. Those ones treat maths, their own maths as further math. I'm sure of Ghana. I think I'm sure of Ghana. It's possible Ghana treats their maths with further math. I'm sure of Ghana. Just like they would treat their English as oral English. I think so, yes. If they dare bring further maths into commercial and art students, you will waste their time because it's so hard.
Yes, we give it to them. They are not ready to know. They don't ready to
yes, in why? But if it's appearing, if
even now, that what is okay, economics is now only for commercial students. Commerce is now only for commercial students. You understand? Now,
confusion everywhere.
They no longer study. Government is now only for
art students.
Yoruba is now only for art students. It's not in general language anymore. It's now only for art students. You understand? Now, with this kind of thing now, they said that okay, now this student will just move maybe that okay, you are adding because now, yes, you are adding trade.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
Okay.
But you are removing it. Do you understand? Now when you are teaching them trade.
And then you've already subtracted economics. Yes. But probably that trade will carry some topics of economics. Because the two will interwoven.
You know what? This one now, like pure practical. Because normally they are supposed to have if they want it to be theoretical, it was PBS that they changed to this now. But agreed now that they changed to
they should go add apprenticeship. Because this trade used to be Igbo thing.
Now they have added now this under when they say that beauty and cosmetics.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
You will teach them how to other beauty and cosmetics. You can have hairdressing, you can have barbing, you can have nail
what do they call it? Yeah.
You understand? You can have makeup, kind of all those things.
Okay. Okay.
And also making of soap, toilet wash and all that. All that cosmetology.
Okay.
Now that is that. Now under sewing and
no, see.
The truth
is that all these things under that trading, cosmetics. Yeah. You people will go to the market to go and buy. You still need economics, because one is that before you can do anything under trade, you must master finance. Now you cannot do accounting. Perhaps in GSS you did your business study, if they've not removed it. It's still there. Now, your economics is needed to be able to know that, okay, at this social time, the price of this thing rises, the price of this things fall. Economics will tell you to stock up.
Even all those trades that you are learning, is it not for them to go into business?
That's it now.
That is it now. So they will need, they are supposed to need economics.
But the funny aspect is that where they are looking at is not where the problem is. They are looking at probably the youth are not they are not entrepreneurial. That's why they're bringing all these things. But by and by, whether they do it or they don't do it, the government has a lot of okay. Okay. Okay.
That 18 years policy.
18. That 18 years. Okay. Yeah. The curriculum should remain compulsory. Yes, without that, okay. For example, somebody finished work at 15. He has about 2 or 3 years to go to. Okay. You know that is the good thing about Mountain Top University. When Dr. Luka was saying that any child that goes to Mountain Top University, that comes into Mountain Top University, will be graduating with 3 things. Number 1, you must learn at least one musical instrument. Number 2, you must learn an handwork. Like, what do we call it? Is it EDS? You must learn a work, either shoemaking, whatsoever. You must have that one. Yes, you must then the normal education certificate. That was a 3. When Dr. Luka was saying, I said, no, this is wonderful. Because I believe there's going to be fishery. You learn how to fish production. Now, fish production does not just start from you raising fish. It starts from hatching of eggs. No, it starts from what do you call that thing? See, there's something like that whereby you get a catfish, you extract the eggs without killing it, but the male must go because you must take the spermatozoa to fertilize the egg. From there, you start producing the fingerlings. Let's start from fingerlings. There's the name it used to start from fingerlings, the rest like that. You learn those things. You can. I think they should also do poultry. So by the time you are coming out, if you are not able to use your education certificate to get a job, you would have learned how to play one musical instrument. And after that, apart from that, if you didn't even see any music, you also have a steady. I was talking to one girl recently when I was coming home. I think she studied something on the medical line. Yes. And I said, you are going for service. So when you get there, save up. And while you are there, try to learn something on the computer area, because anything on medical, you cannot work from home. You can't. And except you get outside of this our wonderful, great country. But if you are still in Nigeria, the medicals are not really enjoying. But if she add up any computer knowledge, she can now get some work that she can be working from home. But if she stick to that medical, she could go work every day. Even a half day, she go work. If there's any emergency, so you get it. But then I don't just like the changing of all this curriculum. It's going to stress parents. It's going to stress parents in the sense that, okay, what I learned in school is not what they are bringing to these children. You bring homework, come home. We will do it online. AI will do it. That is the what they do. You use AI to answer questions. In fact, teachers are even using AI. Can you imagine? What AI is good. AI is good, but I'm looking at this angle that yes, I'm looking at the angle whereby this AI will make people not to now use their brain. It's like a calculator, and they say 3 + 3. You say, where's my calculator? Yes, AI make it faster, but it's going to affect the practicals. The practicals, whereby you know that the difference between HND certificate and the BSc, we say the HNDs used to do more of practicals in the school. Yes. Okay, for example, when I was at last Tech, at a particular time, we all go to computer lab. It's not that you just come and teach us this thing. We'll run the program. You get whatever you have taught us. You gave us an assignment to do. We must run. We must run that this thing to see that it's run. I think it's under QBasic or so. You must run it, and then the thing must run. You understand? But we are here. If the ministers are proving that they want to know more, so we got to show our ministers. It's like changing teachers in the school. So you understand? Like changing teachers in the school. This one will come. They play ping pong with the head of the children. He will go. And these ministers, their children are not schooling in Nigeria. They're not schooling in Nigeria. If the way they are changing curriculum now in Nigeria is the way they are changing it over there, will they send their own children there? Shut up. Will they send their own children there? All these things are just confusion. They are just confusing the children. They are sincerely confusing the children. Yeah, the same subject, but you are changing the name. It was like in our school those days. They say it's because we are wearing red. Our uniform is red. That's why we have a lot of touts in the school. That's why we like rioting. They change the uniform to blue. The ones that are still the only thing is just that it reduces true. It wasn't the uniform that reduced it but the vice principal we had, that woman, no, what that woman did in that school, she did a lot of work. Principal fit stay for gate. Many people see they walk, they come gate. But if that woman did gate, you will. I remember, you know she they do now. You know she they do. We are writing WAEC. Now why could they write too? The woman they gate. This guy they. Maybe I say musician my God. I don't want to say why this guy they hold now? We don't have any business with this school, activity. Now we enter on. Try to go. That should tell you how there was discipline. Sincerely, there was discipline. Olubi, no. They fear that woman. Forget. People fear that woman. Forget it. But it was okay. It was okay. It was wonderful. But it's just that the way the ministers are, unfortunately, most of these ministers, they didn't go to classroom. Most of these ministers, we look at it very well. Some of them didn't even lecture. They just use political power to put them there. That is the thing. I should be nobody this country we did where IG knows how to parade. Nobody this country. I'm just like, hey, and this is a common parade. The naval staff, the army chief of defense staff, and the rest like that. Those ones they got the parade right. But you're going to watch it. No, don't even get here. Yeah, was supposed to do a right. I think it was a right about John. The man did it left. Me, I was supposed to do an handshake. It was really a salute. No. As funny as it is, it's just that I'm not doing anything.
Why?
I should stop shouting. I'm in my house. You go to your father's house. I'm in my house. Go to your father's house. To your father's house. Who is your father? And you're in your father's house. It is me that should go to my father's house. Oh, it is well. The only thing is just that even at the more you put this curriculum, these students don't really want to read again. They just give them gadgets. Just give them gadgets. Let them scam wherever they want to scam. That's just what most of them are doing. That's why sincerely, I prefer homeschool. Where my children will be at home, I will get a teacher, come and teach them. When is the time to do external exam? You get? Oh, you are not looking at it that they won't be exposed. What's this thing? The ones that have been exposed, how is the exposure treating them? Oh. Which that is the mindset. See. I think we are saying something. Yeah, we're discussing it in the department, and then our guy was saying that said if they didn't see challenge, if you didn't see challenge, you will not. If you didn't see challenge, you won't be able to know how life is and the rest like that. And so this thing is our mindset. For example, somebody that's cool in Nigeria, that now goes out of the country, used to come out best. You understand? Used to come out best because the way they read in Nigeria is the way they read over there. They don't reduce. But over there, the citizen of those places, the citizen of those places, they don't read like we Nigerians read. You understand? And I told the person, I said, it is because of the wickedness and how will I put it now? How will I put this thing now? I want to find a good name. My HOD will come to class. He will say, read the much you can read. You cannot have distinction because he did not have distinction, so nobody will. You understand? Most of the lecturers in our universities, they do. Most of them are sadists. Ogoji no, Ogoji. I mean, you can't go more than them. You understand? That's what they do. Over there, you can call for your script. In Nigeria University, even private gone to some extent. If you call for your script, it's another lecturer that will be dealing with you. So you understand? But you're supposed to have that was probably because of the politics inside the student union government, SUG. Those days when SUG was SUG, you can call for your script. And then probably nobody will tamper. So you understand? But now go and call for your script. Call for your script and then you will hear it. So those are these things. But you see, because most of Nigerian students today, they have one mental issue or the other caused by the lecturer. That is why you must read. You start reading by 10 p.m. and you stop reading by 6 while your mates are sleeping. The people outside the country, they are sleeping. They read and then they come out, they pass. But Nigeria, read, Ogoji now. And then it affect us. By the time you now get over there and you see people, you come out with decision, they say, it's from Nigeria. They don't know that. They don't tamper with our mental health. That's why we can read all night. But over there, if you are reading all night, they will ask you to come. What's really the problem? Yes, now, sincerely, most of those people doing well, most of Nigerian students that travel and are doing well, it's because they still think they are in Nigeria. So they are still reading the way their medulla oblongata, everything has been formed so that you must read so that you can pass. There, okay, would that be school that last year? I just wrote fact points. The thing stays. Probably because our lecturers are not corrupt. When they bring their question, I was getting, you know, the schools have been going. This particular one I went last. I didn't write much. I remember the AGO said, he said, I'm not here to make you write. Listen, just make sure the wordings get verb. I love his teaching.
Hey, and that's the way called discouraged my husband.
No, he came in last though. He came in the last, I think the last day. It wasn't the same, it wasn't in the beginning. He came in the last day also. Not the last day or second to the last day. But before then, I've been doing what I was doing. I just write facts. The ones I know that this is a long lecture, I want to listen. Once I listen. So whenever we get to the exam, if I see any question, I want to say, I'll just ask, who taught us this? Who taught us? I say this person, forget, I know the answer. Because I know, I will call it out. I will remember the way he was talking, the fact he was saying, I'll pick it and then I'll write. Finish. I don't need the notes I'm writing. Am I going home to go and read it? Which boy? It's okay.
One thing I noticed about
Mm. Mm.
when you speak,
Uh.
but tell him, listen, because we notice
Get down.
I always want you to point at it.
Okay.
She understands. As he's reading, as you're reading it,
yeah.
And you're pointing at it and you're telling him, and to read after you.
You grab it.
He's grabbing it, so you can't tell him to read it. And start downloading everything you're talking. You will think he's reading it.
Okay.
Now tell him to watch
People.
but he's reading correctly.
Yes.
You understand? Correct.
Go and sit down.
Again, but you know, you're talking class. Memorize. So much work.
O máa wò pé bóyá ó ń kà lásìkò yẹn ni. Ó wò pé. Don't touch it. I didn't imagine. Fine, kini